Hi guys, this is Ambrose Ebuka here and welcome back to our show, You Too Can with Octa. So the last time we finished with the base and we discussed what are currency pairs, what are bid and ask price as well as spread. We also talked about what you should pay attention to or look out for when choosing a Forex broker. Now, if you missed this episode, I advise you to come back and watch it. Today, we're going to continue further and we're going to count a lot. I hope you guys don't have problems with maths. Let's go. We're going to do some calculations, not really difficult calculations. It's just majorly subtraction and addition. That's it. And I hope you're not scared of maths.
I am actually.
You have a phobia for maths?
Big one.
Well, the difference between the maths you're learning then, you were learning then and the one you're learning now is that this one is going to bring you money, potentially. So
I'm interested.
So I don't think you're going to hit this one. Now we'll talk about lot size, and it's an important aspect of trading. The lot size is the amount or quantity of the buy or sell order you place, and that's why it's important because it tells you the volume you're placing. It's sometimes called the position size or the order size. This tells you how many units of a currency you're buying or selling, how many units of an asset you're buying or selling. Now we have three main types of lot size. We have the standard lot, and we have the mini lot, and we also have the micro lot. Now we have something called the nano lot, but that's smaller and it's not popularly used in the Forex market. These are the ones that are popularly used: the standard, the mini, and the micro. Now the micro has 1,000 units of a currency for 0.01 lots. The mini lot 0.1 has 10,000 units of a currency, and the standard lot, which is identified as 1 in your MT4 or your Octa trading app, has 100,000 units of a currency, right? What this means is if you place a trade with one standard lot, you're buying or selling 100,000 units of that currency. Do you understand?
So what's a unit of a currency like? Can you explain that unit?
Okay, so let's say you're buying, you're placing a buy on Euro USD, right? Now for 0.01 lots, every move it makes is valued at 10 cents.
Okay.
On a mini lot, 0.1, every move it makes is valued at $1. And that move, that $1 is 10,000 units of a currency. 0.01 lot, which is a micro lot, valued at 10 cents, 1,000 units of a currency. The higher you go, the higher the units. But I'm going to show you how you can actually utilize leverage so that you can use your preferred lot size and still minimize your risk. Okay? But do you understand lot size now? So we can move over to pips and points.
Yes, I do.
All right. Let's look at pips and points. Now, a pip, which is known as percentage in points or price interest points, represents a measure of the change or movement in a currency pair. Now, 1 pip equals 10 points and 1 point equals 0.1 pips. So basically, you need 10 points to make 1 pip. And you can see, we can call this a pipette or a point, right? This is the pip in this illustration that you have here. So if you look at Euro USD, it was 1.14988 and it moved to 1.14998. Did it move higher or lower?
Higher.
Exactly. And how many pips did it move higher?
1.
1 pip. I feel like you just saw the answer here, but anyway, it's good. 1 pip. Did you already know that, or you just ready from here?
I'm having 1.14988 here.
Yeah.
And here I'm having 1.14998. So that's
it's good that you're following and you're gaining the knowledge that you need to become a profitable trader. And what I'm going to say is that you should keep it up. It gets interesting from here on out. So this is the pip. This is the pipette. We don't really calculate this because you need 10 of this to make 1 pip. The calculation starts from here, and this just changed from 8 to 9, which means Euro USD moved 1 pip. Okay, now we have different assets, different instruments, and different ways of calculating their pips. We have the typical pairs that excludes JPY. For example, Euro USD, GBP USD. Most of these pairs that include USD that exclude JPY are called typical pairs. We have JPY pairs, which are pairs that are associated with JPY, like the GBP JPY, the dollar yen, and the Aussie yen, which is the Australian dollar, and the Japanese yen. Now, we also have metals as well, and I'm going to show you, which is gold, silver, gold against euro, and silver against euro. So I'm going to show you exactly how to calculate these different assets, okay? Before I do that, this is a formula I need to use, a very important formula so that you can understand better. Now, for a buy order, because in the markets, you're placing either buys or what?
Sell.
Exactly. Only two orders you're placing, buy or sell. It doesn't, even if it's a pending order, you're still either buying or selling. Okay. Now, for a buy order, to calculate your profits, you add. Okay. Now, if you look at this example, you see that Euro USD moved from here and increased in value. When you hear buy, or when you think of buy, which direction do you want the asset to go?
Up.
Up. Because when you think of buy, what comes into your mind? Up. Bullish.
Addition.
Buy. Increase. So to get your profit for a buy trade, you have to add to your entry price. You have to add the amount of pips, 20 pips, 30 pips. You add it to the entry price. To get your profit on a sell trade, you don't add, you subtract. Because when you think of sell, where do you want the market to go?
Down.
Down, exactly. Because if it goes down, then you'd be in profit, right? Now, to calculate your risk on a buy trade, you subtract. Because you're adding to get a profit. If the market goes against you, that means it's going towards the sell direction. And to know how much you want to risk on that trade, you have to subtract the amount of pips from your entry price. Do you understand? Okay. And to get your risk for a sell trade, you add. Remember, the sell trade, you want it to go down for you to be in profit. And to know the area where you'll be in profit, to know the price or the amount of pips, you have to subtract the amount of pips from your entry price. Now, the risk on a sell trade, you add, because if the market goes up on a sell trade, you won't be in profit. So do you understand now? Yes. So keep that in mind, because you would need it when trading and calculating pips. Let me give you an example, okay? Now, if you look at a common pair or a typical pair like EuroCAD, you can see that the entry price here was 1.5105. And let's say EuroCAD increases 10 pips in value. What is going to be your final answer? This 1.5115. And why is this your final answer? We're going to use this formula. The formula for getting 1 pip increase or 1 pip decrease in a common pair or a typical pair is 0.0001. So what you basically do is look at where the calculation starts after the decimal point. For the typical pair, the calculation starts at the 4th digit after the decimal point, right? So you take this whole formula, and if you subtract it, in this case, this is an increase, so we're not subtracting, we are adding, right? So if you take this formula and you add it to this, we're going to have 0 up here, 0, 0, 0, 1 for 1 pip, right? So what is this going to change to? If the market increases by 1 pip with this formula, it's going to change to 1.510 what?
1.
If it increases in value, the formula is 0.0001. So what is it going to change to if it increases in value by 1 pip? Remember, this is the formula for 1 pip.
1.5106.
1.5106. That's the correct answer.
Okay.
Now, we're looking at a 10 pips increase in value, right? So the formula is not 0.0001 again. Now you're looking at 0.0010 because it's 10 pips. And that's how we got 1.5115. So for starters, and as you're embarking on your trading journey, you're going to be using these formulas. And as time goes on, then you can use your head to calculate it. But just so you don't make any mistake, you take the formula and you add it to your entry price. The same thing goes for 100 pips. You take the formula and you add it to your entry price. Now, if you want to determine your risk on this trade, are you going to add or subtract? This is a buy trade. if you want to determine your risk, are you going to add or subtract?
Subtract.
You're going to subtract, right? The same formula, it doesn't change. The only difference is that you're subtracting. Do you understand? Okay, and this is just for typical pairs. Now, if you look at the JPY pairs, the pairs or the currencies that are paired with JPY, you would notice that the calculation starts from the second digit after the decimal point, right? Which is 0.1. Can you see that? The first one was 0.0001. JPY pair starts from 0.01. The second digit after the decimal points, rather. Now you can see that we entered at 154.70 in this example. If GBP JPY increases by 10 pips in value, we just take the entry price or the formula, we take the formula and add it to the entry price. Now the formula here is 0.10. If you put 0.10, what do you get? 154 point what? 0.80.
80, that's plus 2.
For 10 pips.
80.
Now, if you're doing one pip, it's going to be 0.01. And when you add it, what do you get? 154.7 what?
1.71.
For one pip, 154.71. Exactly. Now, if you're going to determine your risk for a buy trade, all you have to do is to subtract. Remember, to get your profit, you add on a buy trade. To get your risk, you subtract on a buy trade. The same thing goes for the 100 pips. So what you can do is to take note of this formula, and while you're practicing, you can use them and just play around on your demo account and practice. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Do you understand the JPY pairs? If you have any questions, you can let me know.
I understand.
You understand? Okay.
Yes.
Now we're going to look at metals. How do you calculate metals? Now, each of these assets have their formulas, right? All you have to do, the fastest way to learn something in the market is to take the theoretical aspect and just apply on what you see on the chart. Now, this is the theoretical aspect. These are the formulas. All you have to do is to take the formulas and apply on the chart. Now, we have an example here with gold. Trade was executed at 2034.5. And you can see that the formula for one pip here is 0.10, which means to get a 1 pip increase or decrease from gold, you just take this formula and add it to your entry price. Formula for 10 pips is 1.0, which means you can just add 1.0 to this entry price and you'd get 2035.5. Do you understand? So you're basically taking the formula and adding it to your entry price to get your profit. You're taking the formula and subtracting it from the entry price to get your risk on a buy trade. On a sell trade, you take your formula and subtract it from the entry price to get your profit. And you add from your entry price to get your risk. Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay, great. We're going to use this opportunity or this time to talk about leverage so you can understand exactly how leverage works. So leverage is a virtual credit provided by the broker to a client, and leverage is having the ability to control a large amount of money using none or very little of your own money. Now, we have different leverage options. We have one-to-one, which is no leverage. This is one-to-one. The one here signifies your account balance. Then the figures after the ratio signifies the leverage amount. Now, one-to-one is your account balance to your account balance, which is no leverage. 1 to 10 means your account balance will be multiplied by 10 to give you 10,000 units in buying power. 1 to 100 means your account balance will be multiplied by 100 to give you 100,000 units in buying power. 1 to 500 means your account balance will be multiplied by 500 by your broker to give you 500,000 units in buying power. Now, with leverage, you can use a $1,000 account and place the same trades that someone with $10,000 or $1,000 would place if they were using a one-to-one leverage. Now, without leverage, your $1,000 would give you only 1,000 units. No leverage, right? Every $1,000, 1,000 units of buying power. And remember, 1,000 units value per pip is how much? 10 cents. The micro lot, 1,000 units, which means you're only going to be able to use micro lots on this account. And that can be good because for you to lose 100% of $1,000, you'd have to lose 10,000 pips. But it also means that for you to make 100%, you have to make 10,000 pips, which is a lot. It's going to take you some time to make 10,000 pips from the Forex market, which is where leverage comes in. Now, with the power of leverage, your broker multiplies, in this case, this is an example of $1,000 account, multiplied by 10, which gives you 10,000 units of buying power. If you decide to use 100 leverage, you have 100,000 units of buying power, which means you can use up to one standard lot size on your trading account. But should you, if you have the opportunity to use 1,000 lot size, one standard lot size rather, on $1,000 account, it doesn't mean you should just go all in and use it in one trade, because leverage is a two-edged sword, right? You can use one standard lot size when you use a one-to-one, 1-to-100 leverage on $1,000 account. It gives you opportunity to make a profit, but it also exposes your account to a significant amount of risk. Now, you need 100 pips to make 100% on your $1,000 account with 100,000 units, which is achievable. But what that also does is it exposes your account to also 100 pips needed to lose 100% of your account. Now, you can double up your money with 100 pips profit when you use a 1-to-100 leverage. But you can also expose your account. If the market goes against you 100 pips, then your 100% is gone. So you see that leverage goes both ways. It can give you profit, but the same way it's giving you, you should also look at the other side. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can utilize leverage.
So I want to ask a question from leverage.
Okay.
So from the previous slide, the amount of money I have in my account determines, or let me ask, like, does it determine the leverage I have access to? Do you understand my question?
No, it doesn't. You can choose any leverage you want. You can choose any leverage you want. Yeah, but again, leverage is a two-edged sword, right? So as you're choosing any amount, if you're going for a high leverage, then you should also know how to minimize your risk. I'm going to teach you how to do all that.
Let me ask properly from the previous slide.
Okay, let me go to the previous slide then. This one?
Yes. Okay, so for instance, this 1.10 gives me access. The leverage here, 1 gives multiplied by 10.
Yeah.
It gives me the opportunity to use a buying power of 10,000 units.
10,000, yeah.
Yes.
Which means you can use mini lots. Which means you can use a mini lot at most.
At most, that's what I want to get. Yeah. So it means that I cannot have this 10,000 units and want to buy at $10.
Yes, you can't have 10,000 units and open a trade with a standard lot size.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
Now, if you look at these 3 examples of traders, you would see that in this example we have here, 3 traders bought a currency pair with a standard, mini, and micro lots respectively, as you have here, standard, mini, micro, with a 100 pip move in profit. Here is their respective rewards. The micro lots person or trader used 0.01 lot size, and he got, with a 100 pip move, $10. Right, this is 1,000 units rather. The trader with the mini lot size, his profit is valued at $1. His value per pip is at $1. This is the lot size, 0.10. Right, this is what you put in your MT for when you want to choose your volume to trade. 0.01, 0.10. This here is the value per pip, which means for every move with a micro lot, it's valued at 10 cents. For every move with a mini lot, 0.10 is valued at $1. And you see that this trader made higher than this other trader because This guy used a micro lot, this guy used a mini lot, and this guy used a standard lot size, which is going to give him $1,000.
$1,000.
Now, the lot size you use needs to align with your account size. If this trader decided to use one standard lot size with a high leverage, they would have made $1,000 for a 100 pip move, of course. But what if the market went against them? Then
lose everything.
Exactly. So your lot size, the choice of your lot size needs to align with your account size as well. I also show you some risk management techniques that you can use to minimize risk. I'm trying to take it one step at a time so you can understand better and properly. We're going to look at stop loss and take profit and why it is very important for us as traders. But before I talk about stop loss and take profit, tell me if you have any questions regarding leverage, lot size, and pips and points.
No, I don't.
No questions. All right, we're going to go ahead and talk about stop loss and take profit. A take profit order is an order sent to your broker to automatically close an open position in profit at your preferred price. You tell your broker, I want to close this open position in profit at this certain price that you would choose as a trader. It halts any further advance in profit and guarantees a specific profit after a level has been hit. The stop loss is an automatic order that is sent to your broker to close a position in loss at your preferred price should the market goes against you. It halts any further advance in loss of capital. So if you look at this illustration here, you'd see that this example is for a buy trade, obviously because we have the take profit above, right? Remember, for buy trades, your take profit, you have to add to get the price for your take profit, which keeps your take profit above. And your stop loss is going to be below because you want to identify your risk, and your risk has to be below because if the market goes against you to the downside, then you would not be in profit, right? Now, what the take profit does is if you're maybe watching a football match, do you watch football?
Once in a while.
Once in a while. What's your favorite club? Chelsea.
May the best team win.
May the best team win. You don't have any favorite club?
No, I don't.
So assume Chelsea and Manchester United is playing a match. How would you know the best team? The one that scores
whoever
the most
is playing
goals.
well, obviously. Whoever is playing well.
The one that plays well may not score the most goals. You can play well and still lose the match. So are you saying you're going to side the person that plays well or the person that wins?
Actually, it's more of the person that wins.
Nice one. But back to take profit and stop loss. The purpose of this take profit and stop loss is so that if you're out watching a football match or you're out on a date or you're in church or you're just not on your phone, it's an automatic order that would execute at your preferred price. So if you tell your broker, I want to take profit here, even if you're not online, if the price gets to that point, your broker secures your profit so that the market doesn't reverse and goes back down into your entry point. It would secure the profit for you. The same thing goes for the stop loss. If the market is going against you, the broker is going to stop your trade here, which is also going to be your preferred price, to halt any further advance in loss of capital so that if the market continues to go down, you won't lose any more of your capital. It stops you out here because you've told your broker, I want to stop here if this market goes against me. This is the highest risk I can take. So do you understand how take profit and stop loss work?
Yes.
So why do you need take profit and stop loss? Why do you need take profit and stop loss? Your most important job as a trader is to manage and prefer your trading capital. Take profit orders are used to ensure that the orders are profitable in case of a market reversal. And stop loss orders are implemented to ensure that losses won't grow so big. So tell me, do you think you're going to be using take profit and stop loss?
I mentioned earlier that I tried investments at some point and Forex was one of it. And like I said, it really didn't go well. So I learned some things. While I might not understand the technical aspect, I actually learned that you might want to be disciplined and have self-control. So being disciplined and having self-control means knowing when to take to set a take profit and stop loss. Because there were places where I didn't set stop loss and it was I paid a big price for it. So definitely I would be taking profits and using stop loss also.
Okay, perfect. That's really beautiful. We're going to look at the viewers and the audience, the people that have been watching us. I hope you guys haven't fallen asleep while I was talking to Tolu about the basic terms in trading. You can go ahead and share your thoughts in the comment section. Now, if you missed some of my speech, we're going to review what we've learned. We'll look at a short quiz. I'm going to ask Tolu some questions. I'll give you maybe 4 or 5 seconds to think about the answer. And, while we're waiting for your answer, you guys can also go ahead and type in the comments or share your opinion in the comments about the answers. Are you ready, Tolu?
Yes, I am.
All right. First question. What is spread?
So I really do not know how to define it. I'm going to explain it the way I understand.
You can just say it's butter, how you spread your butter on your bread. But that's not the definition of spread anyway. So what is spread in Forex?
Okay, so spread is like the difference between your, should I say, ask and bid price?
Yeah.
So it's more like that point where the broker takes profit. What's the broker has put in place to be able to take profit. And it's also the difference between, okay, so say you are buying at, like the example we had originally, you're buying at, say, maybe 800 for this currency and you're selling at maybe 805. So that 5 is that spread, that difference. So I don't know how to define it, but
okay,
you get what
so
I'm saying.
You were correct. I would say 85% correct. Just because you said something about that's what the broker has put in place to make a profit or to take profit. So the definition is what you just said, difference between ask and bid price. And where the broker comes in is it's where they make a profit from that transaction, from that trade. Okay? So that's what the spread is. Now, what is leverage? Tell me. But you understand spread right now, right? Tell me, do you understand spread?
I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
What is leverage?
Okay, so leverage is like an advantage that your broker gives you, like an edge that the broker gives you to be able to achieve a certain result or to be able to trade at a certain amount.
Okay, that's correct. What are pips and points?
So I understand them, just to explain properly. Pips are, how do I put it? I don't know.
You want me to help you out here?
Yes.
So pip is percentage in points. It's also the movement of currency pairs. Currency pairs move in pips, right? You calculate the movement of currency pairs with pips. Do you understand? Do you understand? 10 points make 1 pip.
Yes, I do.
Do you understand? 10 points make 1 pip. Okay. Why do you need take profits and stop loss?
Okay, one is to be able to trade with ease, like peace of mind. So I don't have to be on my phone 24/7. I can take a trade and then do other things, knowing that I already put a take profit and a stop loss. I can safely drop my phone or face other things, basically. Then to also minimize risk. Okay, you take profit, so you stop loss to minimize risk. Yes. You take profit to maximize profits.
And to I think I'll explain it that way. Secure your profits just in case of a reversal. But you answered correctly. You guys did a great job today. We've learned what is Forex, who are the brokers, why do you need them, and why you choose Octa. We also looked at some of the basic terms you need to know when starting your journey. I asked Tolu some questions, and she answered amazingly well from the first section to the second section, and you all also did amazingly well. Tolu, now it's your turn to share your opinion on today's session. Tell me, how did it go? Did you learn something? Was it helpful? Maybe you have something that bothers you about Forex. Let me know.
Okay, so it was awesome. It was really wonderful and insightful. So I like the fact that it's a step at a time and every beginner can relate with it. It is something that's, whether you know about it before or not, you can start and you know that you would understand it because it was broken down to the smallest and it's quite easy to understand. So yes, I learned a lot and I'm really excited about this. I know it's going to be a wonderful journey.
So are you ready for the next session or next episode?
I am.
Okay, so the next episode, we'll be looking at creating a trading account. We're going to set up a trading account for you, and I'll show you the steps to creating a trading account. You'll see the functions and the tools that you can use to kickstart your trading journey. I'm super excited about this one. We just finished the first episode of the You Too Can with Octa, and I believe that you guys learned something today. In this episode 2, I'll also talk about some of the tools that you can use, Tolu, to make your trading journey a lot easier. While we're waiting for the next episode, you guys watching, you can join the Octa Nigeria Telegram channel where you'll find links to various educational materials. You connect with like-minded traders and become a part of the traders community. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much, Tolu, for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you for having me.